again another interesting book that I have read. It's called On the Banks of Plum Creek. This book was written by Laura Ingalls Wilder and was illustrated by Garth Williams. I have already reviewed Farmer Boy in this series, and you can find a link in the description box below. All the books in this series, except Farmer Boy, are connected with Laura Ingalls Wilder's childhood. They are like gypsies that keep on traveling from one place to another. Laura has written these books in a very interesting way, describing her journey experience. Just moved from a little house on the prairie to a dugout near Plum Creek, and in a few weeks their father goes to town to earn some money as well as to earn some friendship with their neighbors, and with the help of their neighbors they use some natural resources like hay, straw, and they manage to build a beautiful house for them to live in. There are so many strange scenes along the way, like when the weather turns gloomy and dull and Laura goes and asks the neighbors what the weather was, and they reply, grasshopper weather, and Laura had no clue what that meant, and in a few weeks it started raining grasshoppers. Sounds weird, isn't it? Here's a picture. Now, you may be wondering what happened to those grasshoppers. But before I tell you that, I have a quick note to add. Laura's family's closest neighbor itself lived half a mile away. That's why I said in the beginning, Laura's father went to town not only to earn money, but to earn friendship with their neighbors. So Laura's family lived alone in Plum Creek, and the grasshopper rained only in Plum Creek, so Laura's family was severely affected. Eventually, the grasshopper weather got worse, but in a few weeks, they naturally went away, leaving Laura's family in peace. Like this, there are many interesting scenes coming along the story, and this book is very interesting, funny, and enjoyable. And at the end of the story, Laura, her mother and father, her big sister Mary, her little sister Carrie, her bulldog Jack, her black cat Susan, and their neighbors all celebrate Christmas together. This book is so interesting that if you start reading it, you can't keep the book unless you finish it. It's so interesting. Therefore, I will rate this book 5 stars. I hope you enjoyed this book review. Please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon for more notifications. I'll see you in my next interesting video. Until then, stay tuned